Prof.Dr. Awadhesh Kumar Thakur, sir. Welcome to the Gorkha Spirit.
Thank you.
So, what do you think about the present President of America, Donald Trump?
Oh, very tough question you have raised. Because no doubt Donald Trump is a very, in the history of America, the role of Donald Trump in the second phase, because it is his second phase, worthy to appreciate. As a Nepali, we should thank him that he is the first global leader except India, because India has already raised their voice in the favor of Hindus. But in Western nations, Donald Trump is the first politician we are proud of uttering these words, that he is the first American president who raised his voice for the protection and the safeguard of Hindus in Bangladesh. No world leader up till now had raised their voice except India. So we are highly obliged, and we have no adjectival terminology at all to appreciate his role in the favor of Hindus. And as an acute evaluation, if we do, that just as he loves his own culture and religion, similarly, the concept of love for the Hindus is not less than any others in the heart and mind of Donald Trump. Especially the entire global community of Hindus, and particularly Nepal, isn't it, highly obliged to him, because he has supported us for the protection of our Hinduism on an unprecedented scale, never surpassed in the dark and lamentable catalogue of Hindus' frustration and Hindus' depression in the world. So Donald Trump, especially, this is his one part. On the other one means as a whole, because immediately after the arrival of Donald Trump as a president, as a glorious president in the United States of America, Nepal has taken the breath of satisfaction, because he is the person and he is the politician, bona fide and dynamic politician, who thought that what happened to the millions and billions of monetary funds on the name of USAID. So you find that those money or those funds which were provided by USAID for the betterment and upliftment of the poor people in Nepal, or poor people of the other countries, the poor communities of the people, or for the health and for improving the health, for improving education, and for the welfare of the global people, those monies were already misused by their officials in different countries. So as a whole, because he is the first and remarkable politician who gave the new birth of the new hope of survival to the Nepalese. So we are highly obliged and grateful enough to him, that who opened the dark house, and he put up the new light of survival and the new light of existence by postponing the program of USAID, because on the name of USAID fund, you find that the culture conversion, religion conversion, the federal government, and we know we are a republic, for the fulfillment of this problem, for the fulfillment of these mottos by their political brokers, were not given to us. Nepalese people, Nepalese victimized society and communities were just given that money, that monetary fund for the improvement of their health, education and their livelihood. So in this field, Donald Trump had already played a vital role to eradicate all the fog and glooms and the clouds from the life of the common people of Nepal, for the poor people of Nepal. For this we are highly obliged. On the other hand, whenever we turn up our attention towards the critical phase of the war between just NATO and Russia, we see here that there is a vulturic side of the NATO countries, how to captivate Russia, because in 1991 most of the small states were already parted from Russia, and that time that time when the treaty was made with Gorbachev and George Bush, that time it was already assigned that immediately after the division of different states from Russia, no European country will make any treaty or any I think anti-Russian program in those countries which were separated from Russia. But why? What was the need of the establishment of chemical labs in Ukraine? Why the European people have already a vulturic eyesight? In this phase, that the NATO countries were, I think, on a larger scale they were supported. But thanks to Donald Trump, our Right Honorable President of United States of America, that who took serious step against this, and who was seen in the favor of how to postpone the war. Now the war is already going on, and their political games, their treacherous games, their diplomatic games are already continued, they are already going on. But what will happen tomorrow, it is not assured, in my views.
So Donald Trump helped Nepalese?
Yes, on a larger
So
scale.
someday
Yes.
he will just like stop the war as well.
He is trying his level best. Because Donald Trump knows that it is not the capacity of all the NATO's 32 countries to get over Russia, because in the war weapons, in the field of war weapons, Russia is most powerful, isn't it? And Donald Trump, more than he has given preference the I think betterment and welfare of the American people, which can never be solved by war, which can be solved easily by affluenting the economy, by increasing the economy of the people, by uplifting the status of their survival, by supporting with economic resources. So we should be highly obliged, and American people should also be highly obliged to Donald Trump, a very dynamic and gigantic personality in the history of America.
Thank you, sir, for joining with us.
Thank you.